Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Isaac Talks to His Camera, because he's nothing better to do. So, the Switch. You've seen me review a game or two for the Switch, but I've never formally talked about the system itself. So, the Switch. It has to be one of my favorite game systems of all time. It's probably my favorite game system of all time. Because before this, I have to say my favorite game system was the 3DS or the Wii U, and the most fun I've had on either of those systems is just walking around or just sitting around with the portable version of that said system and just playing a game on it, a fun game on it. And I always had fun with the Wii U because I could take, Mario Maker or Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart, and I could, sit in the living room and play it. Which was fun, because I didn't have to be on the TV and play Mario Maker or, other set games. With the 3DS, however, you could bring that thing anywhere. However, it didn't have, full HD games. It just had, some really fun, low-quality games. Not low quality, in the gameplay sense, but in the graphical sense. I'm not saying that the 3DS games are bad. They were amazing. I have several favorite games that fall in the 3DS category. However, what is really great about the Switch is just, I know, everyone knows this by now, but you can play, any game on here. Any game you can play on, the Wii U. That kind of game. You can just bring that anywhere. You can play this on a bus. You can play this on the moon, probably, I guess. As long as as long as it's charged, you can play it on the frickin' moon. The sky is the limit. Literally. No, wherever's the limit. The frickin' moon's the limit. But anyway, I don't know where I was going when I started this video with this topic. It's just I could spend hours, I could spend days talking about the Switch because I just have so much fun with it and I love it so much. Because this thing came out 1 year ago today, which probably seems as though I'm a bit late on talking about it, but it's just, it has not felt like just a year. Honestly, I'm very late to it because it's felt like way more than a year since this thing released. I have poured hours and hours and hours into this thing. It's just been so monumental. This first year for the Switch has been so monumental. Of course, we had the remastered Mario Kart. It wasn't a new game, but it's so much fun on the Switch. You can play it with anyone, anywhere, and it's just so much fun. And I know I'm gonna be saying it's so much fun so many times, but try to stop your ears from bleeding for hearing it so much. But there was a 3D Mario game that came out. There was a Zelda game, a breathtaking, no pun intended, breathtaking Zelda game that came out. There was an amazing Mario game that came out, and there was just so much more. There's a Kirby game on the way, and there's a Nintendo Direct coming up that has everybody just on the edge of their seats waiting for what else can this company do for us that's just gonna, blow our frickin' minds. Because, they've already taken this thing, given it to us, and, we don't know what else they're capable of. No one knew how good the next Zelda, no one knew how good the next Mario would be. And they're gonna take that and do that to the rest of their first-party games that all of us just love so much, and just the thought of that alone is just nuts. It's crazy, just to think that all these things that we love so much are just gonna be so much better. I don't know, I'm still at a loss for words just thinking about this. It's just hard to describe my excitement for just how amazing the future looks for this thing. And I'm so glad because, as you probably know if you follow gaming news or anything for the past few years, but when Nintendo had the Wii U, nobody wanted that. They didn't buy it. They thought it was a waste of money, and it just sold poorly. no matter what the reason people didn't buy it for, but it did not sell well, and so their sales went down, a company that I love so much, and they made good games on there. Like, they made good games on the Wii U, it's just people didn't want to spend, like, how much ever on the Wii U just for, like, a few good games, which I understand, but wow! They came out of left field with this thing. This thing, like, they took all the doubts of Nintendo from the past, and they just smacked him in the face with an iron baseball bat. And, I don't know. Like I said, I had no clue from the start of this where I was going with this video, and I guess it's here. I'm just still gushing about how much I love the Switch and how excited I am for the future of this. And I know tomorrow there's supposed to be a big Nintendo Direct, and they haven't announced anything for a holiday, like the holiday game of the end of 2018. And I know so many people are speculating about it, and it's just so much fun to get excited about all this again. I know I won't be able to watch it right away because I'll be working, but I'm just so excited to be excited again about Nintendo. And like I said, I mean, I've been excited all last year, but I know I'm a year late to this, but jeez, is it looking good for us Nintendo fans out there. Anyway, should probably end this video while I'm ahead. I don't want to make it too long. So, in short, I love this system, and I can't wait to see what else Nintendo's got for me. Well, thanks for watching. If you made it all the way through, thank you, and I hope you have a good day. See you later, everyone.